So, my topic for today is about the letter of the young women of Malolos. So, it's a letter. So, the big question here is why anong nagsulat man si Dr. Rizal sa mga kababaihan sa Malolos. So, this picture or painting actually, so as we can see, the picture kanang nag-negotiate sila or discuss an agreement by Governor General Weller. So, kanang nasa tunga na lalaki. And also, makita na sa dato ang 20 kababae. So, we can see na ang mga pari. So, they are usually anang sumasalungat or mo kontra o mo disapprove. Actually, they want to control or they wish they are in control. So, nga na mga pari sa na pero karon dili na. For the background of the letter of the young women of Malolos, so on December 12, 1888, a group of 20 young women of Malolos sent a petition letter to Governor General Weller. So they sent they make a formal request to Governor General Weller asking permission to open a night study and to study Spanish to Teodoro Sandico. So that time that is a taboo, like pinagbabawal na siya that time. So the question is ganong interesado kayo ang mga kababaihan to na makabalog Spanish language. That's because that time it was the language of political and the society. But however, Father Felipe Garcia objected their plan. So Governor General Weller down their petition. So wala gidawat ila request or wala gi-approve. That is 20 women of Malolos, wala jud sila nag-give up. So later on, we can see sa painting na namugos gid sila, and later on Governor General Weller granted the request but in a condition that Senorita Guadalupe Reyes should be their teacher. So nadayon yun, we are allowed to study Spanish language kay that time of course ang eskwelahan is naara sa Manila lang or murag wala pa kay school sa mga province, so wala pa jay formal education, and education is only for men that time sa public lang. So that time of Spaniards, education for female is not the same to males. So lahi ang curriculum or lahi ang subject na gina-offer sa mga babae o lalaki. So ang education for women that time is more on privilege, kung kinsalay kanang maka-access, kinsalay na ikaya or kinsay gusto or optional lang jud. But for boys, an education are kanang isa siya ka right or mandated lang na mag-aral kanang as in pa-eskwelahan gid sila. Okay, so another background kung kinsa gid na si Governor Valeriano Weller. So he was sent out as a Captain General to the Philippines on 1888. So after 1888, on 1995, he won La Cruz Grande de Maria Cristina. So Grand Cross of Maria Cristina for his command of troops in the Philippines. So he is remembered in the Philippines for investing Calamba and expelling the Rizal and other families from the land the Dominicans wanted out. So mao ni siya ang katong, of course, part siya sa paggawala sa usa sa mga kayutaan ni Rizal and other families from their lands. And also he arrived in Manila. He lived as a poor man and returned to spin a millionaire through bribery. So mga mga sohol or gifts of diamonds from sa Chinese Filipinos for favor and influences. Okay, siya sad ang he granted the petition of 20 young women of Malolos, Bulacan to have education and to have a night class, and he died o namatay siya at in Madrid on 20 October 1930. So in 1898, Teodoro Sandico was chosen Spanish teacher sa 20 ka babae sa Malolos, but he was denied and replaced by Señorita Guadalupe Reyes. So siya unta tong magtudlo si Teodoro Sandico, pero gilisan siya kay ay siguro kuan mo lalaki siya, ang mga tudloan is katong mga babae. That time is kanang issue pa kayo na sa mga ana. Maong giilisan siya ni Guadalupe Reyes. Okay, so now kanang nganong related man si Rizal sa mga kababaihan sa Malolos. Okay, so it was because of Marcelo H. Derpelar. Okay, so in February 17, 1889, Marcelo H. Derpelar wrote a letter to Rizal requesting to send a Tagalog letter. So, the 20 brave women of Malolos, so nasa Barcelona, Spain siya. And that time, si Rizal is nasa sa Liverpool, London, and he responded on February 22, 1889. So, Jose Rizal wrote a letter to a group of young women of Malolos in support of their plan of putting a night class. At that time, he was writing his second novel. So, Jose Rizal sent the letter. So, si Marcelo, nagsulat siya ni Rizal na requesting na magsulat siya og Tagalog para daw ma-inspire. So, that time is kanang ragilado na si Rizal, of course, kay napublish naman iyang No Litas F.L. Feli. So now, there are some trivia to the letter of young women of Malolos. So, trivia or fact. So, they do believe na because of these young women of Malolos, nabuo ang Association Feminista Filipiniana on June 1905. And also, it is considered a mother group of all women empowered of our country. And the feminist of movement in the Philippines, and so also the right to votes and also gender equality. Kay in our history, only the boys ra ang pwede mo boto. Now on June 905, apil na dira si Josefa Lanes Escoda. Founder na siya sa Girl Scout in the Philippines. Mao to ilang na fight na naasad tayo rights mga babae na mo vote. So, part of the trivia, ingon nila na that the letter of Rizal to the young women of Malolos symbolize a love, purity, and peace to the women of Malolos. Also, the young women of Malolos, mao nilang mga na-accomplish during revolution, particularly the Kikiki, kataas-taasan, kagalang-galangan, katipunan, mga anak ng bayan. So, what they did is they helped them. So, they gather funds, bring foods, blankets, and medicine. So, they support katipunan. So, these are the 20 young women of Malolos. So, as you can see, mga relatives na sila. Or, as you can see na ilang mga apelyido is kanang mga similar or it's either igsuon ba sila or gagaw. Ni Ay Reyes, Tang Shanko, Tang Tuko, Jongson, o Yu Tangkoy. So, these are the 20 women sa kanay sila like kanang mga middle class ni sila sa kay kadipitang murag na sila kaya sa buhay. The letter of Rizal can be summarized of this following. Okay, una, the rejection of the spiritual authority of the friars. Next, the defense of private judgment, qualities Filipino mothers need to possess. Duties and responsibility of Filipino mothers to their children. Duties and responsibility of a wife to her husband. And also, the last, counsel to young women on their choice of a lifetime partner. So, continue on the first part of Sumoni siya. Allow me to read it. Okay, so minsay nagtago simbahan ng ang isang nagpatalong hari nila. Sa takot sa galit sa bayan, pinagkaisang kulungin niya siya doon at patain ng gutom. Nang papadira na ang pintoy, ang ina ay unang naghakot ng bato Ang ugaling ito ay karaniwan sa kanila, kaya nga't iginagalang sa buong Gracia ang babaeng Sparta. So, on the first part of its letter, gishare niya ang mga kaugalian o mga tinuan or cultural in Greece, no, particularly sa Sparta, na the women of Sparta are treated as equal at as a man. Sa lahat ng babay, ang pula ng isa ay kaya lamang ng taga-Sparta ang makapangyayari sa lalaki. So, equal with. Mangyari pa ang sagot ng babae ay kami lamang ang nanganak ng lalaki. Ang tao ng mga Sparta ay hindi inaanak para mabuhay sa sarili, kundi para sa kanyang bayan. So here, this is a challenge of Rizal to a young women of Malolos. Habang natili ang ganitong mga isipan at ganitong mga babae ay walang kaaway na nakatungtong ng lupang Sparta at walang babaeng taga-Sparta ang nakatanaw ng hukbo ng kaaway. Okay, so ang ipakita na concern ni Rizal is that ang challenge niya is it's more like the young women of Malolos, they like Spartan women na they should treated equal. Okay, let's proceed to next slide. Di ko inaasahan, paniniwalaan ako, alang-alang lamang sa aking sabi. Maraming taong di nakatingin sa katwiran at tunay. So here, murag maraming murag dagang mga buta or dagang gilimbungan. So proceed. Ngunit, at kung ang tanday magalang sa pinagdaan ng hirap, ang pinagdaanan kong buhay, hain lang sa ikagagaling ng bayan, ay makapagbigay ng tanda sa akin. Kahit maikli man, malayo ako sa pagpapalataya, pagdiyos-diyosan, paghalilik, kaya sa Diyos, paghangad ng paniniwalat, pakinggang pikit mata, iko ang ulo, at halukip ang kamay. Ngunit, ang hiling ko'y mag-isip, malumulay-mulay, ang lahat, usigin at salain, kung sakali, sa ngalan ng katwiran, itong pinanindigang mga sabi. So here are the challenge of Rizal for the young women of Malolos, na to become more vigilant, like so watch for the possible danger or difficulties. So dapat sila mapag-usisa and also mapagmasid ka ng di lang basta-basta mo yun na dapat they have to observe or kung sa'yo'y tinuod o kung sa'yo'y sakto. Okay, so so his letter na siya 7 points or they need to understand or something that kailangan nilang una-unaon. So sa unang-una, ang pinagiging taksil ng ilan ay nasa kaduwagan at kapabayaan ng iba. Yeah, so yan kipakita na why others betray others. So that because of being coward ka ng talawan. So ang ikalawa, ang inaalipusta ng isa ay nasa kulang ng pagmamahal sa sarili at nasa labis na pagkasilaw ng umaalimpusta. Sa ikatlo, ang kamangmangan, kaalipinan, sapagkat kung ano ang isip ay ganoon ang tao. Taong walang sariling isip ay taong walang pagkatao. Ang bulag ng mga tagasunod na sa isip ng iba ay parang hayop na sunod-sunod sa dali. So, it means na di tayo dapat magpareha sa iro na sunod-sunuran, and then so naatay mga we all know that natay o galing ng una na di tayo dapat masugot na kontrolon tas uban. So ang ikaapat, Ang ibig magtago ng sarili ay tumutulong sa ibang magtago ng kanila, sapagkat kung pabayaan mo ang inyong kapwa ay pababayaan ka rin naman. Ang isang tingting ay madaling baliin, ngunit at mahirap baliin ang isang bigkas ng walis. So it means na it talks about unity or solidarity or being united. So ang ikalima, kung ang babaeng Tagalog ay hindi magbabago, ay hindi dapat magpalaki ng anak, kundi gawing pasibulan lamang dapat alisin sa kanya ang kapangyarihan sa buhay, sapagkat kung dili ipagkukuno lang, walang malay, asawa, anak, bayan at lahat. Rag itoks responsibility na siya. So ang ika-anim, ang tao ay inaanak ng paris-paris, hubad at walang tali. Di nilalang ng Diyos upang maalipin dindigyan ng isip para pabulag at hindi hinahayaan ng katuwiran at kung maulol ng iba. Hindi kapaluluan ang di pagsamba ng kapwa-tao, ang pagpaliwanag ng isip at paggamit ng mataid sa mamang bagay, ang paglaloy ang nagpasamba, ang bumubulag sa iba, at ang ibig panligan ang kanyang ibig na sa matulad at katampatan. That koan is this slides it's talk about freedom. So ang ikapito, liningin ninyong magaling kung ano ang relihiyong itinuturo sa atin. Tingnan ninyong mabuti kung iyan ang utos ng Diyos o pangalan ni Kristong panglunas sa hirap ng mahirap. Pangaliw sa dusa ng nagdusa. Alalahanin ninyo ang lahat ng mga inyo'y itinuturo ng pinagpatunguhan ng lahat ng sermon ang nasa ilalim ng lahat ng misa novena, kwintas, kalmen, larawan, milagro, kandila, Korea at iba pang inihihiyaw at isinusurot araw-araw sa inyong loob, talinga at mata, at hanapin ninyo ang puno at dulo, at saka iparis ninyo ang relihiyong malinis at relihiyon ni Kristo. At tingin kung hindi ang iyong pagkakristyano ay paris ng inaalagaang gatasang hayop o paris ng pinatatabang baboy, kaya na di pinataba alang-alang sa pagmamahal sa kanya, kundi may pagbili ng lalong mahal at ng lalong masalapian. So here it's about religion na that time in the church kanang diligid siya maayo na it was against on the church yun ang noli and also the letter. So in its last part of his letter, magbulay-bulay tayo, malasin ang ating kalagayan at tayo mag-isip-isip kung itong ilang buhaghag na sabi makatulong sa ibinigay sa Diyos bait upang ding matuloy ang nasimulang ninyong paglakad. Tubok ko'y dakila sa pahunang pagod at mamatamisin na ang anumang nangyari ugali upas sa sinumang mga sa ating bayan magsabi ng tunay, matupad nawa ang inyong nasa matuto at hari ng sa halaman ng karunungan ay huwag makapitas ng bungang bubot, kundi ang piliin, pag-isipan muna, isipan bago lunukin. sapagkat sa balat lupa lahat ay haluan at di bihirang magtanim ang kaaway ng damong pansira kasama sa binhi sa gitna ng linang. Ito ang matindi na sa ng iyong kababayan si Jose Rizal, Europe, 1889. So, muna siya last part sa letter ni Rizal. Okay, so let's proceed to Rizal's message to a Filipino woman. Okay, so Jose Rizal was greatly impressed by the fighting spirit that the young women of Malolos had shown. So, part of its letter, Rizal also mentioned of this about two Filipino women. So, nalipay she was happy na kanong somehow palaban na sa daya ang mga Filipino women. Yeah. His ultimate desire was for women to be offered the same opportunities as those received by men in terms of education. Kaya, as what I said before na ang boys are yun ang murag ka-eskwela na. Tas, Rizal emphasized on freedom of thought and the right of education which must be granted to both boys and girls. Yeah, dapat same good or equal. Same opportunities, same freedom to, and also the right of education. Okay, so here are the qualities that we need, that mothers have to possess. So, it was advice of Rizal sa mga mothers na they have to possess. So, be a noble wife. So, dapat mama is a noble wife, dapat marangal na asawa. And then, rear her children in the service of state. Here, Rizal gives reference to the women of Sparta who embody this quality. So, palakihin ang mga bata na like the refer siya to mga babaeng Sparta. Yeah, so dapat palaban or have equal right of men. So, set standard of behavior for men around here. So, dapat natin standard when it comes to mga batasan sa mga laki or nakapalibot sa ato. So, 3 basic things a wife must instill in the mind of her husband. So, activity and industry, noble behavior, and worthy sentiments. So, let's proceed to relevance in today's society. So, these are oftentimes that mothers forget their roles to their children because of the overriding idea of having to earn enough money to help the father sustain the family's needs. So, it was referring of what we call mga OFW na mga magulang na gatiman ang gatiman nila ang ubang anak while ilang anak is wala. So, activism of the feminist groups in our country. So, Rizal's message to Filipino women qualities mother have to possess. Okay, so Rizal gives the following advices to a married woman. Una is aid her husband. So, kanang mga naanay asawa dapat tabangan daw nato ang atong bana in any aspect of life. Next, share his perils. So, damayan daw nato sa mister sa problema. Husband and wife is that dapat win and win situation. Dapat di pwedeng usaray mo lihok or mangitag lunas or way sa problema. Next is refrain from causing him worry and sweeten his moment of affection. So, di daw dapat na ipabalaka si Mr. Huwag daw pinag-aalala si Mr. So, pag naay sakit or naigibati si Mr., matutong lumambing si mga Mrs. Para, like, magaan ilang worries or di lang sila mahimong dili ta dapat mga misis na mag-cold or like walang pakialam sa asawa, something like that. Ano sa nini advice ni Rizal to unmarried men and women. Si Rizal points out to unmarried women that they should not be easily taken by appearance and looks. So it means na di lang ta dapat pulantaw sa mga physical na anyo or physical na beauty of a woman, because this can be very deceiving. Dili lang dapat standard porket malambing or ang usa ka babae according to Rizal. Instead, they should take heed of men's firmness of character and lofty ideas. So partner must be a firm character. So pagiging matatag, pagiging matapang sa buhay, and also the partner must have excellent ideas. Dapat matalino or marunong sa buhay. Dapat we should be practical na muna siya advice ni Rizal to unmarried men and women. So Rizal further adds that there are 3 things that a young woman must look for a man she intends to be her husband. Okay, so number 1 is a noble and honored name. So dapat parangal na lalaki or may respeto sa kagalingon and also to others. So number 2 is a manly heart, isang pusong lalaki o lalaking may mabuting kalooban na dapat mahalon ta for the rest of your life or our life. Dapat self-respect, dili kay masugot tatag bastuson or iwasan ang pagiging marupok. So number 3, high spirit and capable of being satisfied with engendering slaves. So lalaking hindi magpapaalipin ng kahit kanino man o hindi basta-basta nagpapaalipin. That was it means. So let's proceed to his 5 silent points. Okay, so number 1, Filipino mothers should teach their children love God and country and family. Yes, of course. Number 2, Filipino mothers should be glad and honored like Spartan mothers to offer their sons in defense of their country. Number 3, Filipino women should know how to protect their dignity and honor, of course. So number 4, Filipino women should know how to protect their Number 4, Filipino women should educate themselves aside from retaining their good racial values. Dapat educate yun natin itong kagalingan. Number 5, faith is not merely reciting prayers and wearing religious pictures. It is a living that real Christian way with good morals and manners. So, dili lang daw sa pagampo, dili lang sa nagampo ka, nagsut kag something mga religious or pictures or kanang nagsut ka mga rosaryo, but also dapat kanang ikinabuhi sa nato ang mga pag-ampo or dapat na jay kabaguhan, something like that. Saying na whatever the mother shows to her children is what the children will also become. So it means na kung sige pakita sa mother is masundog sad sa yang bata, yeah, something like that.